I would like to tell you about one of your teammates, Ousmane Dembélé, who is speaking a lot lately, especially after the matches in the locker room. What type of leader is he? And is he different now, since he became a Ballon d'Or? First of all, hello everyone. Yes, I would say that Ousmane has always been a leader, even when he wasn't the captain. When we see how he performs on the pitch, what he brings, it's really contagious to the rest of the team. This is being a leader. He's naturally a leader, and after getting this Ballon d'Or, it is true that he has this leader status, but it's really natural to him. It's been 2.5 months that you have played without Fabián Ruiz, and you have been playing in the middle with Warren. Has this changed the roles on the pitch, and is the ball moving maybe differently? Yes, it's correct. Fabián has been out for a while now. Nobody's hiding. Every player is available. And especially a player like Ruiz, who was always playing all the time. It was a core player of the team. So now, yes, players are different, but it is our responsibility to adjust to this situation. And I believe that we've shown that multiple times in the past, that when somebody is not there, it is Fabián, Warren, Ousmane, or myself, the team is compensating and take its responsibility to win matches. We really respond the right way. And that's what's the most important. This way or another, we keep being performant and we keep winning. That's what is the most important. And yes, as I said, we have to adjust to different ways, team setup. There's been multiple injuries this season, but you haven't really been concerned about physical issues. How do you explain that? Your body is that strong, robust? No, my body is strong. I don't know, but I've been fortunate not to get injured. I will keep hoping not to get any injury in the future, but sometimes you cannot control this. We are all professional players. We all recover. We have recovery processes. We have physio. We got cryotherapy, compression. We've got so many things, available. We eat well. Then I think it's luck, when it comes to injury, sometimes genetics. Some players are more likely to get injured, maybe, but as far as myself, I know it could happen, but I hope it's not going to happen. So, but yeah, I've been lucky, and that's important. So you've been in this team for a while, and you had so many games when PSG was the favorite team. Now, before this quarterfinal, you definitely are the favorite team. Do you think this is actually the case? Well, favorite is your term. You've always said that last year. That's what you said about Liverpool. For us, it doesn't mean anything, to be honest. We know football. I believe you do too. And then you should know in these type of matches there are no favorite. There are lots of things that we've seen in the past, and Liverpool remains Liverpool, even though maybe they're not in their best shape. It's still a great team. They have great players. And in the Champions League evening, anything could happen. I would say that there are no favorites. There's a great game. Two great matches with Anfield, but tomorrow we'll be 100%. We'll really alert because we know what ingredients we need, and we know that we could get a good result, and that's what we need to do because it will remain a difficult game tomorrow. We've mentioned the role of Ousmane Dembélé earlier after Rennes defeat. He stepped up. And he talked to the team. So now do you think the team woke up and did you feel concerned by what he said? Yeah, we actually talked about it. We're really safe. We're good. We know our teammates. We know he was, after that match, he talked to us. He was a little hot-headed, but it's okay. We listened to him, and it actually produced results, on our end. Did you feel like he was aiming at anyone at you? No, he didn't. Without talking about favorites, given the shape of PSG team and Liverpool team, as opposed to last year, do you think you're psychologically stronger, or you have this advantage, competitive advantage, mentally? If it can benefit us, then yes, I hope. If it will cause prejudice, then no, I don't want to think that way. It is true that mentally it's important to be prepared and having this feeling like you're mentally the favorite, but I can assure you that we will be very much alert and not very much more, even more alert than what we've been so far. I can tell you that. So last year when you played against Liverpool, there were exceptional moments, playing against Liverpool twice. Can you tell us about these moments collectively? Are you talking about both matches? Well, more like the first match. How did you feel? How did it change between the first and the second matches? Yes, it was. These matches were exceptional. I think that Arno Slot talked a lot about these moments. These were incredible matches. Even in Anfield was such a tough one for both teams. The first one, I would say we were a little frustrated because we did everything in our power. We were trying to control the defense. I can't remember the opportunities except for the goal at the end, but we had so many opportunities. Goalkeepers also did a great job. He was the man of the match. But sometimes, people think and they make mistake. They think that it's going to be easy when it's not. We managed to do that last year, but we lost. And this is football. There were a little frustration in that match. I even remember that we talked playing this way. In Liverpool, we're going to win. Thank God, we actually won. But yeah, this was last year. Now this year is different. This is a new year, and there are adjustments in both teams. A lot happened in football within a week, and we'll be ready to play tomorrow. And we're really looking forward because we know it's going to be a different match. Tomorrow there could be a player who could be back, who's Ekitike. What would you feel to go back to a club that you used to play with, as an opponent now? How would you view this match? How would you approach it? I haven't been in his spot yet, so I can't tell. But what I could say is that Hugo is a fantastic dude. The year I've been with him, I really liked him. He's really talented. You could see it already back then. Unfortunately, it wasn't the right context for him, but thankfully, he turned this around to his advantage, and he really played very well up until today. And we hope that he's not going to play well tomorrow, but I really hope, I wish him the best, on both matches. Hakimi, who played his 200th match with PSG against Toulouse, has 5 assists. What do you think he's bringing to the team? Hakimi is just a fundamental, he's like critical, pivotal person. Just for regular players, and he's a crazy player, and even more as a defender. He also helps offensively, and it really adds up. He really brings a lot, so much on the pitch. And then, he's such a versatile player who's really important for the team. And I hope he's really going to keep going because it's really critical.
Yeah, Vitinha, back in England, there's a lot of scrutiny and a lot of pressure on Liverpool at the moment because of the way their season's gone. Is that something that you guys feel you can use to your advantage? And how do you compare the current Liverpool side to the one that you faced last season?
Yeah, so I'll say it a bit what I said in the last, not last, but in another question. Liverpool is always Liverpool. We know that they are not in the best form. They are not in the best moment. We know that. If we can take advantage of that, we will in the game. That part's of the mental, that it's important in these kind of games. But we know that we're still going to face Liverpool. Doesn't matter how they are in this moment. They have great players. They are a great team, and it's always dangerous to face them. And that's why we're going to be 100% alert. We're going to be ready and focused in what we have to do to take the win. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.